Hello everyone and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. So today we're going to be going to Sunfall to find out more information on Zero Dawn, what it actually is, whether it worked, which I'm assuming it did work, but like how it worked, what happened, so we can kind of delve into the past a bit. Just before we get started, I'm just going to double check to make sure everything is working the way it's supposed to, because I've been having some issues recently. So, bear with me. See if everything's working properly. Alright, we're good. Alrighty. So, we are heading to Sunfall. I think it was where they were going to launch a rocket or something, if I remember correctly. 200 meters in that direction, let's see. Ah, yes, there's also a quest there as well. Might as well grab that on the way. How are we doing for ammo and such? Yeah, we're doing okay. Grab that. Yeah, top up a few bits and pieces. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Get hard points out. I really like hard point arrows.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Ah,
Thanks
West.
for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
I saw this child.
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter.
That's okay, she'll be
Her
fine.
name is Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
Healer's Oath. Where would that place him? All the way down here? Talk to Galiv. Yeah, I'll go do that quickly. I'm sure that won't take long. Can't hurt, can it? These loading times, though. Alright. Alright. I really want to get that special armor. I think I only need one more battery. I just don't know where it is. I'm assuming it's all in the main stories, but there probably won't be one in Sunfall. Or there might be. Because we are going underground, I think. Into an old base. Just have to keep an eye out. Galiv, hello. Let's do a quick save. Galiv. Galiv. I need you to fix somebody, Galiv. Where is it taking me? Oh, it's taking me to the right place. He'll be like, no, I will not. I am busy. Now
Are
threaten
you
him.
Galiv? The healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin, thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Just give him
Look at it
shards.
from my
He get some better
perspective.
stuff.
What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military.
His
Of
face
course,
hasn't
there are the
rendered in
demands of
properly.
the Citadel.
It's very smooth.
Helis's kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Oh, his face is in now.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
He doesn't
I
care.
think we are calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
Yeah. Many. He's an American doctor. That's the thing.
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Karja, would you?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
And take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a tent girl.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience, but in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
I wonder if
That's
I have
not
one.
how charity works.
It is how deals work. You'd settle my debts for a while.
I have killed a few
I already have the
Thunderjaws.
part.
Yeah.
Wow, we could already have a deal. Quickly now, let's salve your poor conscience.
See to the girl, and it's yours. Not before.
Oh, please, on my oath, this girl will survive to see our sad future. You and I shouldn't be seen together. Go on to the slums ahead of me. I'll find you presently. You do stand out in a crowd.
This is where he, like, stands me up and I have to go get him. Alright, back up to the tent city. Let's go. Okay.
Outlanders are idiots, but perhaps they're useful idiots.
Your savior has arrived, good sir.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No, wait. I don't even want to ask, in case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
Yeah.
She'll have his full attention.
I had to kill a Thunderjaw.
Won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
Alright, cool. Back onto the main mission then. Deep Secrets of the Earth. Go to Sunfall. Wonder if they'll just let me in.
I used to idolize him.
Yes. Okay. What you got for me? Let's see. Any good weapons? Shadow Warbow, which I'm not sure if I have. I can't remember. Tripcaster. I think I already have. Yeah, okay. Any new outfits? Anything? Not really. I've got the Survivor Heavy, which is pretty good. Treasure boxes? Sample box? Yes, thank you. What can I sell? What can I sell? You know what? I'll sell a stack of these. I don't even know what they're for. Sell that as well. Possessed? Processed metal block, not possessed. I have so many of these things. I'll sell a stack. I'll sell the last stack in all of these things. Right. I mean, got any duplicates? If I've got any duplicate stacks, I'll get rid of those. Clear up some space. Let's see. Let's see. No, we're okay there. What are you? Selling for metal shards? Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Sell marked items. There we go. Have any low-level mods? Nope. Cool. Right, I'll do. Onwards. Find out what's going on at Sunfall. Ooh. Arena? Yes, an arena. Is that a behemoth? Yeah, it is.
The Sun Ring. A proud tradition of Carja.
It's not what they say.
They're getting wrecked.
At least.
Give them time. I'm sure they miss it. Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
I'm sure it will have been.
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Circulate.
If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
Okay.
Perhaps we need a respite for classes. I'll take the shards.
Bounty
Even
hunters.
if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
So I'll pretend to be a bounty hunter, I guess, to get some attention. Oh, hello, Mr. Fancy
By
Hat.
the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
That's what he's been told to say every
By
time.
the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare
doesn't like
down
it.
mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
Is that
More
it?
prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair.
Not only did the wretch conspire to
You and I need to
infiltrate
chat,
the Citadel
little huntress.
and assassinate
The green
one
tent
true
down
king,
in Shadowside.
but he refused
I'll
to
be waiting.
surrender when discovered
Kind of
and
easy.
fled, and in doing so, demonstrated wanton disregard for the safety
We both know
of
you're
the
no killer for
king's
hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see
Go
me
forth then,
while there's still
Outlanders,
time to save
and
him.
do the will of the sun.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
For the
The grand balcony.
Ah, they want us to
This is
see
insane.
this, boy.
The balustrade.
Quite an impression.
It's a short drop from there.
I don't think that was supposed to happen. Yes, I don't think she was supposed to fall there. I don't really know what happened. I don't know if I wasn't pressing the right button or something, but... Yeah. Grab. There we go. Let's go up here. Let's get some growling berries in me too. Up you go. Now where? What? Oh, was I supposed to go down? I was supposed to go down. Alright, yep. I definitely just went all kinds of wrong. Down we go.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused.
Okay.
No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence.
So... There's Bounty. Talk to Venetia. So can I not do any of this if I go in here?
Didn't ask
Surely
you
not.
for the ride.
Surely not. I'm going in. Sod it. I'm here. I'm going in.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the Earth were laid bare. I suspect you'll have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Bear with me. Okay, I am back. Oh, we're okay.
For identiscan.
Hold for identiscan. You know who I am.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
Okay.
See, by now,
What the hell?
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Just hacked a door casually, you know?
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn.
We're here.
We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Okay. Mushrooms. We like mushrooms.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Yeah, they said something about, like, candidates, but I think she was on about candidates to help develop Zero Dawn, but there was a part of me which thought it was, like, candidates to be Zero Dawn? I don't know. I don't know what Zero Dawn is yet.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Yeah, okay. Anything around here? Alright, we just move on.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them.
Yep.
And they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. 0 Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Whoa. I still think it's like cryo and cloning, something to that effect.
Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
Exactly.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Yeah, something like that. I've got my hard points on. Yeah. Don't really know exactly where I'm going. I'm just kind of shimmying around in these little tunnels.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Fighting time.
Oh yeah, fighting time, he says. Alright, buddy.
Let the I missed.
What are you doing? What even is that you have? Fire Striker. Boom.
We're too close to the trap
Nice.
to stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
I don't know. I have not found any yet. Oh, here we go. I'll have this one.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
It's not a colony ship.
Crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Yeah. That's not what the plan was, though.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International. Metallurgic International. U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Yeah, no one else could figure out what it was they were going to be doing. I don't know which one I've already listened to. That's a text log. Did I listen to that one?
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
No, I haven't
Just
listened to this
stating
one.
your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for, but...
Oh, damn it.
Should have
Never
brought a
mind.
cart.
Let's have a listen to this one instead.
I think there is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible, but it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
So, what if they're downloading these people's brains into machine so that after all life is wiped out, all of that information of our history is saved? But then that doesn't explain why life is still here. So maybe that's a part of Zero Dawn, but it's not all of it.
That is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word, yes.
Yep.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor. Please.
Tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off!
Doctor, please.
You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Want to discuss?
Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeet was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
That's
Mr.
weird.
Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
Next one. And the last one, I think.
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines? I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Okay. Lots of very different people with different backgrounds have been brought in.
CD02 data intact.
Oh, hello.
Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system
Hades
is that
at the
it can
bottom.
build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us.
Well, I got that bit right.
World. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp, if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it.
That's why the machines
We can't stop
exist.
life from ending.
And they used to be friendly.
But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
So the machines are her terraforming. That was Gaia terraforming. But then something, this Hades, which we saw on that list there,
Destroyed. But then
was doing something to the machines and make them more and more aggressive when they were never supposed to be aggressive.
By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then?
Yeah.
If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
Yeah, 'cause that didn't seem to happen.
As you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
What was Hades originally? Interesting. My guess is they want me dead because I look like Elizabeth enough and sound like her enough that the system's Gaia recognize me as her and it would allow me to override Hades. Something like that. But then, why? I don't know. Interesting, though. Give.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. Isn't it just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom? I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Yeah. That note? Yeah, it's a note. Was there something here? No, listen to that one. Let's go through this door.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No. Life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timo. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized.
Hmm.
A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Right. So, well, they got everyone together probably to work on Zero Dawn, and then they were basically like, that's it. This is going to be the last of humanity, and we're going to die out one at a time. And when we're all dead, we're all dead. Okay.
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Security. For your protection.
Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you.
Pink item here.
No, flabbergasted.
Stranded shackles.
Like my old man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's...
It worked.
I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here.
No, you're not.
What did you... You don't...
Nobody
Get your hands
leaves.
off me!
No idea what stranded shackles are, but I have them. Can I have a look what they are, maybe? Special items? Serious item is valuable only to the most curious merchant. Shackles made from unknown smooth material. Okay, it's a special merchant I have to give it to? Oh well, let's keep going. Mushrooms. Mushrooms. It's giving me healing stuff. Is that a good sign or not?
Intruder! Get her!
Yep, it's not.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Really? I thought I would. Give me your gun. Oh, they have one too. Wrecked.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before.
Eh.
Just need my focus.
Right, there was some loot. Probably other bits and pieces too. RDX, hello, welcome. Why am I swimming? Audio, yes.
Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the
So much to
grandest
listen
scale.
to.
But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Soubet? Christina Soubet?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
All right.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to it. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe, anyway.
Save these for the trail.
Artemis is the animals, rebuilding the animal part of the biosphere. That's what Artemis is. Poseidon is the seas, I think.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day,
Now, this is the weird
I
guy.
enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Alright. Such a weird guy. Anything else to listen to? Oh god, there's a down here as well. Oh, that's where we're supposed to go. Anything else to listen to before we move on? I don't think so. I think that was it. Alrighty. Let's go. See what's next. Mushrooms.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
Well, this is... Oh, wait. It is showing me stuff. That's hard to see. Left, up, left, down. Wait, there's another one? Another symbol? Left up, left down, right. I see, there is another symbol there. That's really hard to see. There we go.
Done. I should check the door nearby. There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Oh yeah, that's upside down. I see that. So there is a part missing. Hollow lock. Interface unavailable. So how would I find that? That's a question. Because I don't know what that even opens, so I don't even know why I'd need it. Oh, I actually do need it. It's a major thing. Okay. So, in here probably? Okay.
Found one. Looks intact.
Well, that was easy. It's over here, though. Supply crate. Nothing else. Nah. All right. Can we get down? Can we? Good. Install. Right. So it's upside down.
Let's get that door open.
So this one should be down. This one should be left. This one should be up, which is fine. This one should be right. And this one should be down.
That did it.
Yes.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
There you go.
Eclipse. They're here.
Out in their base.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Time to kill them all. What arrow am I freaking on? Oh, come on. Ow. Got a freaking gun. I can't do it. Oh, can I? Yes, I can. Alright. Get wrecked. You are not obeying my command to be wrecked.
Let the shadow guide you.
There we go. Can I get you? You seem to be in a bit of an awkward position for me there. There we go. There we go.
That's
Nice.
the last of them.
H1 structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Oh, hello.
Get over here!
Oh, come on. Hey, you're supposed to be dead. There we go.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus.
Ah,
As the
Hephaestus.
name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
I'm guessing that just turns it back
Gaia
on.
was designed to save life. Why would the robots it makes
That's not
attack
Gaia.
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
people? A derangement.
Yeah.
The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
Exactly. So what happened?
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, a Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
Notebook, that's fine. There's something over here as well. Ah, notebook. Anything else to interact
I've seen
with?
these shapes before. In cauldrons.
Yeah.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Okay, still not finding any more batteries. I'm trying to look around, but I'm not seeing any. I only need one more, so it might not be in this mission. Can I scan that from this side? Oh! Nice. Ah, fantastic. Why did she just throw herself off that bridge? No, I can't scan it from this side by the looks of it. Oh, I'm just up here.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. More Eclipse.
Careful now.
I don't see any more Eclipse. Not yet. Oh yeah, there's some guys in there. Ah well. Holo projector. We do like our holo projectors.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Sermina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Focuses? Is that what they were supposed to be? Interesting. What are you? Another notebook. You're gonna get stabbed. The elite with a Deathbringer. Is that it? That's not too bad.
She's coming for us!
Right. Ow, what the hell is that weapon you've got? It hurt. I did not like it. Missed. Right, you're dead. Oh my god, come on. You just saved your friend.
That's the last of them. Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Okay. Anything up here? Mushrooms. We do like mushrooms. Ah, there is a log over here.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are
There's
one of the
always
people
men
of
like
that
you,
future
mister.
world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry, and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Yeah, at least he admits that he fucked up. You know, he's not all full of hubris.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol.
Hades.
The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the?
Right.
What? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like
Yeah, that is the question.
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
This noise complaints note. What's this? Hades protocol text log, it says, so it'll be another note. So yeah, this probably isn't the first iteration of life then. Very unlikely that it is. I'm pretty sure at one point, I think it was when we were in the tower, it said there'd been 350,000 years.
Looks like the only way onwards.
But, I don't know. I don't know exactly how long it was.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances. But, as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Hey.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Another text? Yeah, text. Well, this looks like the cryosleep from the Alien film. So, I think we might have got through almost all of them. I mean, we haven't like reached Poseidon yet, but I think it's kind of obvious what Poseidon does.
Facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
Probably.
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
This one must have been like there must have been a cradle facility here as well for the Karja, like that's where they came from. The Nora obviously came out the one in the All Mother Mountain.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Okay. This is all going just so much information all at once.
This would benefit from antilopine morphologies. Though Capric forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
It said megafaunal extinctions. So like giant animals, things like dinosaurs and giant mammals and things like that, which have passed. Interesting.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Okay. I don't know when she's saying you, if she's in the general sense of you, or if she's saying you, Gaia, cannot survive outside without an environmental suit. Because she seems to be speaking about Gaia as if it's alive, more so than just an actual valid sentient consciousness. Very strange. Very strange. Odyssey has failed. What about this? Artemis status. Anything else before I interact with this main thing, such as fly
Forget about
crate?
traveling light.
Okay, what I can take. Access.
Alpha registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive?
I'm from the cradle.
You know who waiting for you there, Aloy? Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Who? Just a dude with a bomb. Cool. He was just a bit growly. Oh, why he was so growly. Weird guy.
Still alive. Good.
Helis.
I have a more suitable death in mind for you.
Who are you? Child. Am I supposed to know this guy? I don't know. Maybe he is. Ah. Some dude. Toes. I have toes.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a
my
great
armor,
champion of the sun.
dickhead.
Even when Jiran was murdered. Even when Meridian fell.
Oh, look, I'm in the
I
arena.
never doubted my destiny. Until you came along.
My focus. My
When I heard that you
spear?
had survived, a doubt took
Reach further down. Go under. There's a hole
As sure as
below.
the
You can
sun
grab the bottom of the
rises and
spear.
falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How?
Is he from the attack at the beginning of the game?
Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat.
Yeah, I think he was.
One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
I guess even a monster like you can have a glimmer of conscience. You didn't kill me right away. Turn your face to the sun, child. Dressing up murder as religious sacrifice so you could feel better about it?
No. I never doubted the righteousness of killing you. And yet, your words touch close to the truth. In my heart, I deemed the order to kill you unworthy of me. You were just a savage girl. So I thought at the time. Even still, I aimed to kill you, and yet did not. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place.
I have no idea what he's going on about.
Where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal.
He's just jabbering on.
Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land.
Well, that's a dick move, isn't it?
I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus, such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
No, you broke my focus. You dick.
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Corruptors.
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause?
Oh, poor Behemoth. They're gonna corrupt him.
To consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the Behemoth. Mighty is the Behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Okay, yeah, this will actually be difficult. Hello, big guy.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
Okay, I need it. Yes, yes, yes.
That pillar's weak.
Oh,
Another hit,
stuck.
and that pillar will come down.
Okay. Come over here, big guy. You didn't break it, mister. Come on. You know what to do. Oh, you're not doing it though, are you?
I should try luring the Behemoth into the pillars.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but he's not really going for it for this one. He's going around it. Why does he keep going around it? Dickhead. Come on, run through it. Come on.
That makes a mess.
Come on. Stop it. Come on, run through it. Maybe I need to stand in front of it and dodge out of the way. Yeah, come on. Just stand there. Charge. Charge. Come on. Come on.
It's down.
Right. Oh. One more. No? Yes? Probably. Into the smoke, so I will emerge with all my gear on. There we go.
Hey! Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it!
No, now it's still a very scary monster.
Those components on the sides of its head. I think that's something to do with its lift attack. That canister on its belly. Looks important.
Just spam him, burn him, burn him. I know you don't like fire because you're corrupted. Yeah, yeah, you don't like that, do you? Noisy bastard. There we go.
Silence!
Now what? Fight the corruptors? Fight your army?
Shadows.
Yeah, corruptors. Oh my god.
Kill her!
They're not gonna.
Leave it to them. Come get me yourself.
Okay. What was that? Is this Silence? It is Silence! Let him go! Is that a monster lure? I mean a machine lure? Is he bringing something in? Yes, it is. Ah. He's got a few Ravagers on his side, look at that. I mean, we already knew that he was once part of them, so yeah. Interesting though. Just had an army of Ravagers on his side. Okay.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the
Nah,
Alpha
he backed it
Registry
up.
with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy. It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon.
It's not wrong.
I wore out 2 Striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
So, he brought 3 Striders, 2 for him to ride, 1 for her, and 3 Ravagers with him.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse, not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I had preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
And with that, he was gone. Okay, that was that. That was a long mission. Shadow Stalwart Light armor. Good disguise, highly customizable. Highly customizable? It's only got one slot. How is that highly customizable? Ah, bloody no. Anyway. Treasure boxes? I feel like I did have a treasure box or two, yeah. Fine. Cool. Alright, so in the heart of the Nora, go to Allmother. That's our next main mission. We do have some side missions. Traitor's Bounty one we have, which is not far. It's there. Where's my as I say, where's my camps? Let's go have a look at that quickly. Cannot fast travel without you. Oh, for God's sake, okay. Alright. Have to wear my special armor. I don't need to be on this freaking horse.
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat, but bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard
I'll never tell who I am.
Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edelman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
What makes you think he's on the Green Climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Green Climb. Good luck.
A
Okay.
ceasefire?
The apostates started a war. Now they want us to sit on our hands?
So where does that send us now? All the way over there. Right, I'm going to head to that campfire to start with. Okie dokie, so we're here. I'll do a quick save. We're next to where we're going to be starting this mission. I'm just going to pause real quick because they're going to attack me, but I'm going to leave this one here for today. When we come back, we'll be doing this side mission and then the main mission, and then I think we're probably not too far from the end. So I'm going to keep going with the main missions until I find the final battery. When I find that, I'm going to open the armor, and then I'm going to do the DLC. Then I'll do the DLC, come back, finish the main game. Don't know how long the DLC will take. I'm assuming it won't be the full same length as the main game, because that would be kind of insane. I'm guessing it'll probably be maybe 6 hours, so well, I don't know, we'll see. But I do hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.